Hey guys, Matt and Eric here. We're going to talk about last night's Lost episode, Aeterno, a Richard episode, the one we've all been waiting for, a powerhouse episode.
Yeah, like you said, we've all been waiting for it. We've never had Richard's story told, so there was a lot to deliver. I thought they completely nailed it. I mean, first of all, Nestor Carbonell gave such an amazing performance on the show, really showed that if he was given the spotlight, he could stand up and give one of the greatest performances we've seen so far. And also, I just thought the character was really sympathetic, really got to know Richard on this episode, and by the end of it, I was completely invested in his story and what he was all about.
Yeah, what a tragic backstory he
Yeah.
had. A really sad story, made you really feel for Richard. It was also great on the show to hear some of the theories about the island being addressed through his belief system. One of them being that the island is hell or some sort of purgatory and that they're all dead. That's been one of the theories been going around for years. So to hear him state it outright as part of his belief system was great, whether it's true or not.
Right, and you know, we had Jacob and the Man in Black here, and we got all these ideas about, is the island hell? I thought it was very interesting to get the idea that, well, maybe it's not hell, but it's something a little different. It's guarding this evil. This evil is sort of trapped on the island and can't get off. If Jacob is to be believed, and I think that's the big question now, this was the most explicit statement of here is what the show is about we've ever gotten, and I think that's really cool just to have him sort of lay it all out like that.
It was also great to hear Jacob lay out to Richard exactly what he's been doing, why he's been bringing people to the island, essentially. He's testing them to prove the Man in Black wrong, to prove to him that not everyone's corruptible. And basically also to hear him say what his limitations are, the fact that he can't bring people back to life. Makes you wonder who offered that deal to Dogan off-island to bring his son back to life, because that's not a deal that Jacob makes, that's a deal the Man in Black makes.
Which makes the Man in Black even more devilish because he's the one saying, I can give you exactly what you want. You know?
And very friendly, very warm. Yeah.
But at the end of the episode, I mean, it really was a character story, and I think like the best episodes of Lost, the constant one we've constantly referred to, it was both a mythology episode and one where you're deeply invested in the story, which is why it meant so much at the end for Richard the character and for us the viewer, for him to get that moment with his wife. And I thought it was so great, the way they used Hurley and Hurley's ability to talk to the dead, very touching scene, and I thought really sort of, you know, gave you all the perspective you needed on Richard and where he is now.
Okay, but we want to know what you guys thought. We thought it was great, so send your feedback as always to IGNTV@IGN.com. Phil, we're trying to wrap things up here. What's going on?
Yeah, look,
Who are you?
I'm Richard.
Richard?
You're Richard?
Hey, I'm a Richard. A Jacob alive. Isabella, where did I bury that across?
Okay, Phil, you know he's not Italian, right?
Yeah, and also, come on, dude, with the eyeliner, I mean, we're all fans here, but you're going a little over the top.
Whoa, but you guys are wearing jumpsuits.
Look, Phil,
I mean,
something for you to pass the time.
Yeah, think about that.
ooh, evil juice.
LaFleur.
Uh,